Hi, this is Larry Zoro. Today I'm going to show you my new way of doing seedlings. Usually I use peat pots, and I would fill them up. This is how I used to do it. I'd fill them up with soil, put my little seed in there, and then just place them in the water. These peat pots, they do pretty good. They soak up the water, and you don't have to be watering your little seedlings all the time and disturbing the surface of the soil. That's one thing why you kind of water from underneath and have it leach up the water. There is an inexpensive way. That's the way I'm going to do it this year. And you just take an ordinary paper towel. I know, I was thinking about leaving it thick. A lot of times, I know, people, they put strips and then they add their seeds. They put a little glue on there, and then they plant it that way outdoors. It's an idea because you strip this out, but when they do it, they split the paper towel so it's thinner. It probably biodegradable. It's probably faster that way. What I do now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this in this cup, and a lot of times you go to these fast food places and you get these cups and just cut the bottom off, and you can cut a little bit higher, maybe about 1 or 2 inches away from the bottom. You only need 3 inches to plant your seeds. And once you get your paper towel in there, you can put a little tape. Masking tape works good. I think it sticks better than plastic tape. And you just put a little bit of tape there. Yeah, keep it down. Now it's just a matter of taking your potting soil, and this potting soil I have, it's a little barky. I'll show you. But you sift it in a cup like this, over the bag there. But you can see it's got quite a bit of bark. Can you see that? I don't know, maybe you can't. But anyway, it's got quite a bit of bark. So you can just stick that at the base of it. People when they do potting, they'll put little stones at the bottom to get better drainage. So why not just put some bark down there? Sift out your potting soil from all that good bark. There you go. And then all you have to do is take you might want to put a little perlite with it. Sometimes you don't get that much perlite. This potting soil is pretty good. Let me mix it up in there. Get some perlite, and just pour it in there. And save a little bit. And when you put your seeds in there, put about 3 seeds. If it's tomatoes or peppers, the way I do it sometimes is I dig out the ones that are and reuse them and repot them once they start sprouting in a container like this. But you don't have to. You can just pull out the extra. You get one good plant in there growing, and let it grow. I think it takes about 15 days for germination, about 2 weeks. Just let it grow, and put a little soil, like I said, over your seed, and then you would place it in your watering. I was wondering if you could use these caps and kind of make a little hothouse out of it. Yeah, you could. You can even tape it on if you don't. Yeah, you probably want to use a little tape on it. But you can make a little hothouse out of it and stick it right in there. That's reusing stuff you would normally just throw away. And well, anyway, the best part of it, once it starts, I don't know if you ever notice in your pots, they get kind of root bound in there. And well, you don't want to wait for it to completely get compacted. Then you'd have to loosen the soil around the roots before you plant it. But once you plant it, you lift up on your tape. I mean, once you're ready to plant it, you lift up on your tape, and then your plant will be right there. Just kind of, you know, maybe it won't work that way. I don't know. But anyway, I was thinking of just pulling it out like that, and then planting the whole thing. And well, if that don't work, you can always just cut it right down here and then get it that way. But I was thinking on some cups, maybe I shouldn't have made it so deep. But anyway, some cups you can just push down around it and pull it right out. Now you do have a possibility of it tearing, but another way is just sticking on the soil that you're going to do and just snip it down the edges and then, you know, bury it wherever you're going to plant it.